Hey everyone, today we're reading out of Genesis chapter 2, verses 7 through 9. And here's what it says. Then the Lord God formed the man of dust from the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And the man became a living creature. And the Lord God planted a garden in Eden in the east, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground the Lord God made to spring up every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life was in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A lot of depth in just these 3 verses alone, but a few things that jump out to me at least. I love that image that God formed the man of the dust from the ground. If you're alive right now, then you were created intentionally by God. None of us are here by accident, but he created you for a purpose out of the very stuff of creation. But something really cool to note is that we don't become a living being, fully alive, until we receive that breath of life. That word right there, breath, in verse 7, that's the same word in Hebrew for spirit. God's spirit. God's life. In other words, we're not fully alive until God is a part of our life. And the really good news for all of us is that he wants to be a part of your life. He wants to be with you in life. A big way that you can know that is look at where God puts us in the very beginning. It says that God planted a garden in Eden. He could have dropped us anywhere. He could have put us on a mountain or in a desert, or he could have just dropped us in the middle of the ocean and been like, hope you learn how to swim. But he puts us in a garden. For some of the earliest readers of the Bible back then, a garden was not just some place that you grew all of your fruits and vegetables, but a garden was where you spent quality time with someone. It's where you walked with them, talked with them. It's where you grew close to them. And that's where God puts us. And that's really good news for all of us because the Lord of the universe, the creator of everything that we see, he wants to grow close to you. And he wants to be with you in a deep relationship. He wants you to know him, and he wants your life to be shaped by him.